इन्वेस्ट मध्य प्रदेश कार्यक्रम लगातार जारी है, उसमें ज्योतिरादित्य सिंधिया संबोधित कर रहे हैं.
And therefore close to a 10 lakh crore capex program annually by government of India under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. But as we forge ahead, it's equally important to make sure that all of India progresses together. संयुक्त विकास, समृद्धि संयुक्त रूप से हो, इस संकल्प के साथ प्रधानमंत्री जी कार्य कर रहे हैं. And that is why across the board, from state governments to central governments, ensuring that we create a safety net for the economically disadvantaged in our country and make sure that they are partners in that progress. And over the last 2 years, over COVID, both central and state governments together have dispersed close to $300 billion right down to the grassroots level to every individual in our country. And may I add, because one of our speakers said that has not been done through the age-old system, but it has been done through the cutting-edge system of digitalization, our UPI payment system, which is not only an innovation, but a patent of India, which today has got acclaim across the world on a global scale. And therefore, I firmly believe that under our Prime Minister, India has emerged over the last 8 years from being the 11th largest economy in the world to today, in 2023, the 5th largest economy in the world. And let me commit that under his leadership, in 2030, India will become the 3rd largest economy in the world. So we are on our path of economic development. But that path of economic growth, that path of economic development runs through the heart and soul of Madhya Pradesh. मध्य प्रदेश अजब भी है, गजब भी है और सजग भी है, जैसे प्रधानमंत्री जी ने कहा, और देश का हृदय स्थल है. And it is this Madhya Pradesh that has pivoted itself from its earlier Bimaru attack to becoming one of the highest growth center states in the country. And the reason for that, कहा जाता है ना कि हर सपने को साकार करने के लिए एक शिल्पकार की जरूरत है. मध्य प्रदेश का शिल्पकार इस मंच पे शिवराज सिंह चौहान जी के रूप में बैठे हुए हैं, जिन्होंने अपने अथक प्रयासों के आधार पर, अपने मेहनत, परिश्रम, खून पसीना एक करके इस मध्य प्रदेश की तस्वीर को बदली है. जो बिमारू राज्य कहा जाता था 2003 के पहले, आज देश में एक सबसे विकसित राज्य में परिवर्तित हो चुका है, जिसका सबूत इस मंच से हमारे इंडस्ट्री के भाई बहनों ने अपने व्याख्यान में कहा. A state that has grown at a CAGR, and my friends from industry will understand, what is important is not high growth rates, but compounded annual growth rates. A CAGR of 6.9% over the last 10 years, and in the last year, under the leadership of Shivraj Singh Ji, grown at 19.4% state GDP growth rate. That is the transformation. Now comes the question, why invest in Madhya Pradesh? There are 5 reasons that I will tell you, and those are not only our reasons for you, but economic reasons that are important for every business. The first is market access. A state which has a population of close to 88 million, 9 करोड़ की आबादी, greater than the population of United Kingdom or Germany or France. And if you take our neighbors together, हमारे पड़ोसियों को आप साथ में ले लो, तो इस राज्य से अकेले आपको देश के 50% की आबादी को एक्सेस मिलती है. So the first is market access. The second is infrastructure. Under the leadership of our Chief Minister, we are now power surplus. We have built 300,000 kilometers of roads. We have capability across every sphere of economic development. We have 7 smart cities, 95 plus industrial centers. In Madhya Pradesh, you have every capability for every industry based here. The third is the whole issue of connectivity and logistics. Through highways, we are connected both on the east-west and north-south corridor. Ports are less than 1,000 kilometers away, both on our east coast and west coast. And most importantly, as one of my colleagues from industry said, in the area of civil aviation, Madhya Pradesh today has 5 functional airports. Due to the Chief Minister's persistence, we are soon going to be building the 6th airport in Rewa, thanks to the Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan ji. In terms of connectivity, Madhya Pradesh 18 months ago had air traffic movements of only 554. Today, in 18 months, Madhya Pradesh has air connectivity of close to 856 air traffic movements, an increase of 60%. Indore alone was connected to only 12 cities. Today, Indore is connected to 23 cities. And on international connectivity, I'd like to give you the good news. Shivraj Singh ji has been after me. Our Member of Parliament, Shankar Lalwani ji, has been after me. Let me give the good news that in the month of April, we will be announcing connectivity from Indore to Sharjah thrice a week by Air India, a new connectivity for Indore on the international basis. So we have connectivity and logistics. We have skilled manpower in Madhya Pradesh. And finally, we have a conducive regulatory climate. Our Invest portal, the brainchild of Shivraj Singh ji. Today, 45 permissions across 12 ministries can be garnered in a period of 24 hours, the testament to which we heard on this munch. So Madhya Pradesh is primed for investment. Madhya Pradesh is primed for growth. And it is our dream to see Madhya Pradesh as not only the heart of India, but the heart of growth of India. India has a dream of reaching a $5 trillion economy by 2026. Of that, $550 billion will be contributed by Madhya Pradesh alone. We have a new way of working under our Chief Minister, a way of working that signifies optimism, transparency, opportunities, a vision that looks at not necessarily only promising but also delivering, moving from a concept of red tapeism to a red carpet. So today, from this munch, I'd like to give my compliments to not only the Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, Shivraj Singh ji Chauhan, but what I believe he embodies, which is the Chief Executive Officer of Madhya Pradesh in his persona. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, let me say this, that when you look at Madhya Pradesh, invest for the long haul, invest for the long term, because as we believe in business, we look at ROI, return on investment. And that ROI in Madhya Pradesh is given to you by 4 factors. BEAM, the best entrepreneurial talent. Along with that, an environment of innovation. Along with that, certainly an environment that looks at enabling infrastructure. And finally, a transition from tradition to modernity. जैसे प्रधानमंत्री जी ने कहा था कि सबका साथ, सबका विकास, सबका विश्वास और सबका प्रयास. और अगर भारत उस पथ पे चलेगा तो दुनिया की कोई शक्ति हमारे भारत को या हमारे मध्य प्रदेश को कभी रोक नहीं पाएगी. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. जय हिंद, जय भारत.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister, sir, for your very